Here we go. Welcome to your live watch along, folks, of Middlesbrough versus Southampton in the second leg of the Championship playoff semi-final second leg. It's 0-0 from the first leg, so it's all to play for. So hopefully, I've got a good old school friend of mine who's a Middlesbrough fan, so I have to go Middlesbrough all the way for this one. Hello, Jack. How you doing? How you doing, pal? So, guys, get your question in the live. Who you think is going to win, Middlesbrough or Southampton? So, guys, get your questions in the live. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Middlesbrough versus Southampton for a place at Wembley. All to play for. 0-0 from the first leg. Let's hope for a better second leg. So get your question in the live. Like, subscribe if you think it's going to go through to the playoff final to play Hull City at Wembley for a place in the Premier League. It's going to be interesting to see how the game flows. Hopefully we get some good game. We get a good game today. That's the main important factor. So get your question in the live. Hopefully, it'd be interesting to see how this game goes, how it flows. Middlesbrough versus Southampton. You can shove that song up your arse. I'd rather lick my own arse than listen to that shite. They can fuck off. Yeah. Go on, Middlesbrough. Go on, Middlesbrough. Go on, Middlesbrough. Come on, Borough. We don't want Southampton to make it to Wembley again. Guys, get your question in the live. Middlesbrough versus Southampton. See you guys want to win. Game is on the way. Second leg, 0-0, all to play for, folks. Come on, folks. Come on, Borough. So, guys, get your question live. Middlesbrough versus Southampton. Hopefully, let me know in the chat, folks, who you guys want to win. Come on, Borough. I'm going, party pisser, boing, boing, party pisser, boing, boing. I love that. That's a pen. Referee. Go on, Borough. Go on, Borough. Go on, Borough. He's not even touched the ball, ref. You jamming bastard. He's literally not even touched the ball. He's actually kicked him in the shins. Oh, you fucking twat. Ah, that's dirty Southampton for you. That's a fucking fed all day fucking long in the fucking sun. Their Japanese player literally kicked a Middlesbrough player in the shins in the box, and they got away with it. Dale Fry, what is your friend? Philip J. Fry?
Right,
You're not.
All the fans been cheering for Middlesbrough tonight. Come on, Middlesbrough.
Yeah. Are you finished on the phone yet?
Yeah, I am. Go on, shit. Go on.
You need to ring her.
I know.
She's literally been telling me to let you find out if you're off the phone. She's literally. Oh! 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 Yeah! Up the Borough! Up the Borough! Up the Borough! Come on!
Saints. Hello, guess what? Saints are staying in. Look, look. Look. That's what we need to see. You okay? I want to make some tweets. Middlesborough! 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 Ole, ole!
There's Tommy Conway. Target.
There you go, 1-0 Middlesbrough.
Target again.
Go on! Go on! Oh! Unlucky!
Not resting on the laurels either. Straight away on the attack. Home fans just trying to rile their team to gain a bit of momentum. Borough started brilliantly here. Once again, it is Riley McGree involved. He's a player who can go under the radar, Riley McGree. Not at the Riverside or amongst the Middlesbrough supporters, but outside of the club maybe.
Ross Stewart nearly scored.
of balls, but is simply
Ross Stewart nearly scored.
Manning. Wonderful.
Oh my God, how has he missed that? You literally had an open goal and he missed.
But he's in full
He had an open goal and he missed.
purpose. All he has to do is hit the target. What an opportunity.
Folks, he had an open goal and missed. Oh my God. Ross Stewart missed an open goal. Ah. Ah.
Ross Stewart scoring on a regular basis as well. 7 goals in his last 15 games. And a big chance to strike.
Oh my days. I still can't believe what I've just witnessed. He missed an open goal. How embarrassing.
Azaz, Southampton get the free kick. Well, on Shea Charles, and the card is out here for Riley McGree. Let's see where the referees react. He's reluctantly got no choice to give a yellow card for this. You have to draw the line somewhere. You want to take into consideration the occasion, but he's very late. Andy Magley perfectly positioned to see this.
Basically, all he had to do was just hit it straight.
Has to give a yellow card, got no choice.
Direction and out for a goal kicking.
So a yellow card for Riley McGree, and we're seeing the strength in depth of Southampton's
What?
squad here. The fact that Van der Ecker can bring in
A lot.
Ethan Downs on the bench tonight.
I have no idea.
I think they made such a difference, didn't they? The substitutes when they came onto the field.
Oh. Got Hearts to do tomorrow, so hopefully they can beat Falkirk.
Spin Azaz up against his former club. Harwood Fellas trying to release Bree.
Oh yeah, does she want to go even more?
Bree, who's looking for a teammate in the middle. There's Azaz, he might fancy it.
What? One thing I can say is she's tidied up better than what I can do. She's done better than me because my room yesterday was an absolute pigsty.
I know it was.
Yeah. When I'm on my own, that's the state I get to.
Oh yeah, you're going around those things, yeah.
Sit down!
I need to change my fucking shit. Yeah, right there.
But it just seems to have settled Southampton down.
He's just gone off.
The last few minutes sparked them into
Oh no, I think change trousers or something like that.
from them.
Yeah, he's having that with his dinner. Something nice.
I've got 2.
She knows what I've got. My dinner's actually
Yeah,
quite
I've got
nice and healthy.
End of the season, unbeaten in 19
Cheese
championship
and
games.
onion
Got the seasons going, the Russell Park. They were
steak
winning 25
bake
championship games, so
from
they've done it before in this league.
what I bought from Oysters.
That's what I've got.
Rewarded for that success, hasn't
I got healthiness.
recognition, winning awards.
And yeah,
Sausage and beans on toast with bacon.
Friday
John sat alongside
till
him.
Monday.
He's made an impact since
But that means
arriving
you
in
need to come
January.
and meet me in town.
Part of Van der Eckert's
You know why?
coaching staff.
We'll be at work, won't you?
Yeah, I'll finish early.
Yeah. If she gets here early, I'll meet her off the bus. No one.
If you want to do something in town,
I'll meet you off the bus so you're not on your own.
James can keep an eye on you for me.
Standing shoulder to shoulder with the players who
If you
play
want
for
to do
them.
it.
This is excellent from the fans. They know
Like,
the players need them. Riley McGree's made the
Go
right
on!
call here. The
Oh, cause I'm not having you in town on your own because you're vulnerable.
went too early, but again,
It's a shame with me, that's why I don't like going to town on my own because
right. You only need to get it right once, and you are clean through. Look where he comes from. Is the wrong side of Shea Charles, who must be grateful.
not in the.
Connor's never seen me celebrate that mad. It's not even a Chelsea goal.
I'm gonna have my dinner and actually have a nice shower. But I can't have a shower due to funk while.
The weirdest thing is that, is it weird that I don't even like Middlesbrough's away kit? I think it looks horrible.
Luke Ayling was the closest to him throughout the match on Saturday.
But you ain't touched all stuff.
Nice. Yes, I have. I've had some sausages.
Before the first leg, when
Some sausages. Where the fuck can they then?
employee was
Are them?
training,
Ah,
they were
I bet they were tiny as fuck,
for
weren't
work,
they?
which did
Fuck off! Fuck off! Cheeky little gate. Look at that. To do with Spygate. Because a Southampton person literally spied on Middlesbrough.
Somebody somewhere, very innovative.
believe at half time all the Saints are
Out of
going.
their camouflage gear.
Sorry.
She sounds like she's busy.
I'll put chili flakes on my chips, cheese,
Morris have dropped the receiver,
jalapenos
which
on
is
the
in
chips,
creative trouble. It's Yanda.
Hey!
and I got cheese and onion bakes, two of them.
And that was crazy.
I'm looking forward to
And then yeah.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow because it means I can have a pasty tomorrow.
Ricky Boyd.
I'm getting a pasty.
Oh, wow, hello.
Don't look, mate.
He will not be doing that again.
Oh,
But
them tits.
he must know that he's
Oh, 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 we're having a good time. Oh, 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 we're having a good time.
incredibly
She's showing everything. She's sparing it all for the camera. Well done. She knows how to pose.
credit in the back.
Right, let's do the model on the
He
catwalk.
has been unbelievable. Even more responsibility in this team with no Hayden Hackney still. There goes Ronnie McGree. The referee's played the advantage. Whittaker makes the run from out to in. Strelets. Touch from David Strelets. Required. Well, he's still not involved, but he's made the journey down with his teammates from Teesside Airport to the south coast for this.
I'm not nuts. I'm just
Still frenetic. He would love to be out there involved in that. Championship Player of the Year, Hayden Hackney, rightly so. Does have a feeling that Middlesbrough are just about going to grips with playing without him. The lead here. Cienza, as Ash tries to get to it. Fry steps in again for Middlesbrough. Yanda. There's Bree. Yanda continues his run. Bree again. There's Charles. Southampton's turn to enjoy a spell of possession here. Feeling Middlesbrough won't mind that and manage it. It's in good shape.
Have something nice.
What were you having at hers to? You don't know.
I showed you
What is it?
the Yorkshire pudding thing.
Oh, you're taking that to hers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're having one of my favourites. I like Yorkshire pudding.
Tomorrow night.
Shea Charles. Drop into that right back position, releasing James Bree further up the pitch, which is what's happened. This is Curry.
Yeah, I know.
Because you need to get into something important early in the morning,
Looking to lead the break
Yeah.
out.
which is easier for you.
Hey!
And my next big one is on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
No, we all know what that is. We all know what that is.
Friday.
James, she gets a mental health crisis.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know you've got our support on that. You know you got
That's
us.
the day that she will know when.
Yeah. Don't get worked up over it. Whatever gets said.
Hello.
In the fifth tier of Swedish football, been within a couple of games of the Premier League.
Cause I've got a friend who has a mental health very badly, and he gets his work checks yearly, and I just tell him not to worry. So I'll do exactly the same. That's why I've moved that forward so you can have the table.
Huh?
You have the table.
Manning.
I'll ring you when I get to my showers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll ring you when I'm at my showers.
Yeah, that's fine, babe.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Love you.
See ya.
Bye, bye,
Manning
bye.
again, fenced by Whittaker. Now Bree.
No,
Oh.
boy.
Form from loan at Charlton has been key for Southampton too in their rise in the second half of the season. And the work is well.
Hey, get back down in the chair. Sorry, are you actually on TikTok?
No, I took it off because I just. Because tomorrow I'm doing that Hearts thing tomorrow, and a lot of my viewers on TikTok want me to go live on there for that game as well, because it's if they win that game tomorrow, bet Hearts and that no, if Hearts beat Falkirk and Celtic don't beat Motherwell, Hearts have theoretically won the league. If the gap stays like at least 3 or 4 points, Hearts can just basically play against Celtic and go for a draw.
Yeah, I've got how much do you think Terry Devlin costs?
It would cost 50. I was gonna say about 20 mil.
20 million?
Yeah, because he's not a well-known player. If he's a well-known name, they'll be higher up.
Guess what?
What?
Portsmouth could lose Terry Devlin this summer after a rejection of $2 million Wrexham bid in January. Devlin could be key target
Not bad.
for Devlin.
Yeah.
For Wrexham. Devlin to go
Yeah.
to Wrexham.
I've now found out one thing I'm now not allowed to do now.
What's that?
Betting.
Oh, what?
Mum found the betting slip.
Oh.
Yeah. I told Mum, my mum thought I took money out to go and do it. I said no. I changed him just on the sign. I said I'll do one, but he said don't start because it ends up becoming a mugs game that you keep continuing thinking you're gonna win. No, but I mean for myself because of.
I know.
Some control of certainly territory and possession. He won't like that. He wants his teams to dominate that area.
But actually, for some of the bets that I've actually done not too bad. That I've only missed out on like. I've got. What is it? About 3 or 4 times I got within like 1 goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me using my football knowledge because I actually know my stuff. But knowing my stuff is when it comes to non-British football. I know my stuff because I tend to watch like German football, Italian. What?
Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, he's at Cremonese at the moment. Oh, have you seen the thing that?
He might be going back to.
Oh, no. Have you actually seen the thing that? No, the thing that happened. He did like an interview and he said, "Oh, is it all right if I grab a beer first?" And then because it was at his in Italy, and they said that's fine. Said where is it? And then they grabbed it for him, and do you know what else he said? Can you grab my wooden cock for me? No, but you know what the funny thing is? The wooden cock was basically his can opener. 'Cause it had a can opener at the end.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, he held it at one end, not the wrong, what you call the rude end, and it basically opened it like a can opener. And it's basically he did it as like a little bit of a joke. Oh, it's hilarious because literally that's gone viral because of everyone seeing the funny side of it. Because whoever thought someone like him would go and do something like that. And he told Middlesbrough win because my schoolmate's a Middlesbrough fan. And I've known my mate since about 2007. And he's a Middlesbrough season ticket holder.
Makes the run towards the near post. Fired back in by Matt Target. Wood getting involved for Southampton.
Whacking one.
There's Luke Ayling.
Boom. Now.
I've been to Southampton, but to watch Chelsea lose 2-1.
There's Ayling again.
But I got to see something that I never saw before. I got to see John Terry score live for the very first time. There's only one.
There we go. Oh.
There's only Frank Lampard I've never actually seen score live. Yeah, I've seen John Terry score live. I've seen Drogba. I've seen Fernando Torres score live. And that was in his last game for Chelsea. I've never seen Frank Lampard score for Chelsea. I've seen it on TV, but never actually been actually there to see it live.
Simply a bouquet of flowers to make up for it. Failed in that bit time, a little bit much. Well, if you remember, Taylor Harwood-Bellis struck the frame of the goal at the Riverside. It was because Sarmiento, Middlesbrough, gave away a silly, cheap free kick. And that's clumsy from Luke Ayling. And you know you're up against a team that really excel from set
Oh,
pieces.
she just needs to tell us what time she's coming down tomorrow. Then we know what time to set off.
A real concern here for Leo Cienza, who was on the end
What?
of that.
Oh yeah.
And is writhing around in pain on the St Mary's turf here.
For the first time in ages, it might be the one day where I might not be able to plan things because we physically don't know.
Knees come together, don't they?
It could be potential that it may not, it could not happen.
Left knee there, look.
It all depends on how quick she is at the dentist.
It's accidental.
Oh, but then is she and George after?
Half full.
Yeah, so the quicker she is at the dentist, she'll be able to get down and spend enough time with you to get back up for seeing the little one.
Struggling at the moment.
It's easier being at Gonwell because it'd be easier for her to get the bus back. Yeah, it makes more sense.
Hijacked the move before he made his way to the south coast.
And I'll be hitting mass. Oh, I don't know what passing I'm going to be getting tomorrow. Because they got a Masala one. Or you could just get an original. But it's also, that's boring.
Cienza back on his feet as the medical staff continue to treat Leo Cienza. So Southampton short-handed for now, but they have this free kick, as John mentioned, in this really promising position from where...
Nah, it's not that one. I'm trying to find the actual game I actually went to.
Bellis striking the crossbar. He's on 7 goals for the season, Taylor Harwood-Bellis. He's looking to try and match Ryan Manning's total of 8.
Goal scores with Jay Rodriguez and Ricky Lambert in the game I went to. And then John Terry scored. And Pochettino was manager.
Amazing delivery with that left boot, isn't it, Ryan Manning? Southampton players make their moves now inside the box.
Oi!
Trying to get to it, but he was seen off brilliantly by
Looks like Ben White's missing the World Cup and the rest of the season.
Brave.
He's out for Arsenal.
Leo Cienza just stretching on the far side, and looks like he's about to give this a go and waiting to be waved back on by Andy Madley.
Here we go. Here's the squad for the World Cup. Oh, I was getting excited.
Is back on the pitch for Southampton. He's not moving great. Well, keep an eye on that. He's just trying to make a bit of a jog, really, Leo Cienza, but was hobbling heavily. And now Middlesbrough have stolen in and won the ball back with Tommy Conway. Agreed to his right, and Whittaker, Target on the outside. Here is Matt Target.
Boo!
But Cienza is still hobbling. Excellent break. Promising situation. It's not looking good for him, it really isn't.
40 years of the EFL playoffs. Choose your favourite moment.
He's been through so much in his career and his life, Leo Cienza. He will fight to the last to try and stay on this pitch.
Ex-Pompey player Steve Claridge.
Outswinging corner. And it's got to Callum Britton through the crowd.
Oh,
The flag is up as Fry made the connection and Paris was down sharply in any case. Great improvisation from Dale Fry.
oh, don't remind me of this one. Sheffield United versus Huddersfield.
Here is Leo Cienza. That won't help him as he's pushed to the ground.
greatest ever playoff game ever is Sheffield Wednesday versus Peterborough. When they were literally 5-0 down and somehow managed to win. That will never be topped.
There's Charles. Azaz. Moved on sweetly. It's free.
Ah!
Every scammer fan don't like this too late. 'Cause you lose someone new, no cunt.
Yeah.
There's Tommy Conway.
Go on!
Stepping away from Yanda.
Go on! Go on! Make the Saints cry.
Tommy Conway, and it comes to nothing.
We all want to be nice.
Do I fuck?
What a game of football. What a half an hour. Everything and more. Playoff football at
You gotta be nice because you want to be the better person.
I am never a better person than Saints are playing. Fuck that. They can suck my dick.
Oh, how harsh you want to be. Very.
Well, if my mate wanted me to be, if my mate ever done a stag do again,
Yeah.
Not married, right? If he asked me to do it,
Yeah.
do you know what I would ask him?
What?
Do you know what I would do? I'd go in a Southampton shop, buy him a whole fucking Southampton kit, and take it to Pompey to get him ripped to shreds on his stag do. Someone did that on their stag do.
Jeez.
In Butlins Weekender, just gone.
Wow.
He was asleep on the train, and then
He missed it. He missed his stop.
no.
Oh, that would have been funny.
No. He went in his hotel room. His mates blindfolded him. Went, right, you need to wear this blindfolded. Put this on blindfolded. So you need to take the new coat off. He did. His mate videoed him, and you can see him wearing that kit what they're wearing right now. But it wasn't that one.
There's-
Do you know what
yeah,
kit
there will be
do you know
something.
what kit they were wearing? What he was wearing?
Southampton.
The bright pink one.
Wow.
And do you know what his thoughts were?
What?
Cannot take this game
Nah.
shit off. So he done. Took it off. He went, I'll be back a minute, I need to go somewhere. So he done.
What?
Went on. Look at him. He didn't have he had a shit, but guess what?
What?
He didn't have a shit in the toilet.
Oh
He
no.
went this. Squatted
Wow.
and had a shit on his Saints t-shirt. Yeah? He's already done. Got a toilet roll.
That's
did
rude.
this, put it on there. Tied
That's
it up,
rude.
And then he chucks it outside in the Butlins, toilet, in Butlins bin. Put it in there. And they've all installed clothes, so it's freaking
Wow.
hilarious. I've seen it. It was so funny. It was him going this. And then we hear
Yeah.
his turd going through it. It was fucking funny as fuck. Bright pink Saints t-shirt. Fuck that for a Pompey fan.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, 'cause there was one thing and it. Oh, what was it that my mum wanted?
They're shitless.
Yeah, my mum wanted me.
Oh look.
Wanted to. This is a question. This is from my mum wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
and it was more to do with why does the other two have a grudge against me and why for no reason.
I know what it is.
But
It's
the only
just-
reason is that one thing is if she can let bygones be bygones and I've done exactly the same, then why can't they? They're holding the grudge that much. It's a bit petty. When I'm the one who's literally let it all go.
because,
But my mum said it's not but you two have
you know,
been
we-
being
me
quite
and
fair
her-
to me and basically said what they're acting like is not fair on me because I've done the right thing
Yeah.
and gave her another chance. It's just them two are not satisfied with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's them being petty. That's why my mum wants me nothing to do with them because they're going to be like that. Then there's no point me being around them because it's not going to do me any good for me. But
So
yous have been trying to help me out by trying to see them to make sense, but they'll just never listen.
that's what I'm trying to make them to try and get on with it, but they
Because I want us to all be friends, but the only problem is, it's just them just. I've told Warren this, and I just said they're just being a bunch of arses. Is the right polite way of saying it.
arses.
Yeah, because like every time they see me, they'll still talk to me, but then when they're with her, they'll just be quite horrible.
I know.
Which even you don't. Like I know with you two, we have banter and we're like that, but then they're just being straight up are saying horrible things.
Oh no.
Yeah, and
Gets away from
that's what my
Brady.
mum said. In future, I got to ignore anything them two say now.
Referee stepping in,
Don't
calling
pay any
it
attention to it.
referee's playing advantage.
My mum said just stick to being friends with you two because we all seem to understand each other.
Ailing. And the Simulander, nicely done by him, not once but twice. And a third time. Again the advantage play. There's Aidan Morris.
But there is one thing I can tell you, Con.
He's heating up.
Joe, there's one thing that my
Crazy.
mum knows. As soon as something goes wrong with Jack, he knows he'll come crawling back to me because he knows he can. Do you get what I mean?
Gets the free kick.
Are you understanding where I'm coming from?
Needs to calm down, Luke Ailing.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he has a there will be a problem that might arise in the future. He's done it all the time with me. You know, he comes to me when he actually wants me. Yous don't. I know when you're busy because you let me know.
He bruised him.
Yeah. Yeah, so for my birthday it will just be us three.
Still, the arguments rage on.
Oh, there is one film I want to go and see and that comes out on the 22nd. Now I want to go and see.
He can't get him off. No way.
I think
No, he's trying to explain to the
Yeah.
Southampton fan, calling him a cunt and fuck off. Yeah, you're not allowed to swear in front of people. You're not allowed to no more.
The referee just moving away from the incident, heading towards the far touchline. He's pointing at somebody. Something's happened.
Yeah.
I've not paid much attention because
I know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Number 11's abusing him.
No, or it could be someone from the crowd.
Just trying to keep Luke Ailing away from the Southampton players as the referee speaks to both head coaches. Not too impressed with what he's hearing.
Go on. Go on. Oh, get him off, Mush. Fucking sanked.
At the moment, he's on the verge of exploding. Any bashes across two.
Go on. Go on. Fucking get him around. Go on. This is actually getting really interesting, isn't it? Come on.
I don't know whether it's words.
He didn't know he was going to punch him then, did he?
Something's going on out there. I think it goes beyond more than any comings together, any fouls, any free kicks, any comings together.
Watch exactly what the number.
You've got Cienza and you've got
Fair enough. It was
No,
a
one
barge.
thing
Look,
you can say that's a foul. That's all you can.
Watch. How is that a foul line?
Then he loses the plot a little bit.
Yeah. Watch what number 11 says to him.
I'm not really sure why.
Ah, not number. Oh, it
number
wasn't.
6, the captain.
Yeah, number 6. That's why he's gone back to him.
Yeah. Do you know what he said? Come on, you racist cunt. Yeah. That's why Fry went fucking nuts and
Just said, shut your mouth to Taylor Harwood, guys.
yeah, they were swearing at each other. They're not allowed to.
Let's not forget the frustration and anger that's
At least they didn't go
Yeah.
this. At least they didn't do this.
Yeah.
You little cunt. Right, if you do that now, you
Yeah.
get red carded. Next year.
Yeah.
Next season, if anyone does that, that's it. Boom. See, look, what he's doing there, he's not allowed to do that. You get a red card otherwise.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, guess what?
What?
There's 3 people. There's one person who's leaving. Pompey's manager.
Ow.
Goal.
Ooh. I can't wait for this new movie to come out soon. You know what movie I'm on about?
I know there's a new mummy coming out.
It's the Mandalorian and Grogu.
What?
Mandalorian, Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that movie because I've seen the. If you've got Disney Plus and you've watched the series, but I will say to anyone, before you watch that, you've got to watch the series because it follows on. They made season 5 into a movie, basically. Makes it easier.
An awful lot of bodies, and it's fired in low and hard. I tell you what, that's a smart stop from the
And
goalkeeper.
that comes out on the 22nd of May.
Much of that. Look at that. Through several bodies.
But if I want to go to cinema, I've got to go all the way to View, and I don't like View.
So we'll bring another Teessider in this Middlesbrough team.
We could do like one of them things like we can go and watch a movie and have something point to eat in.
Because I'm trying to think what I'm still thinking because for my birthday, depending on what.
Paul Soden.
Yeah,
That's my favourite place. I would love
yeah,
to go.
all it would be.
I ain't had a chance to do that yet.
Yeah, because all it would just be me, you, and her.
Again.
Well, no, it's not a bad thing. It's because I think it will just kick off if them two are there.
Yeah, true.
My mum's wanted to do it just for the sake of all of us. Because it's not fair on use.
There's target. Yander gets there ahead of Morris. Yander again. Stewart goes down under the challenge of Luke Ayling. Sianza. Yeah, crowd don't like it, but it's a foul. He's moving well when he's involved, but when he's not involved, he's limping. Look at this. Moving okay. And they double team him there. And then there's just a little nick on Whittaker. Yeah, when he's not involved, look, you can see clearly he's got a problem. Just wonder whether Van der Ecker has a decision to make at the break. Does have Tom Fellows on the bench here this evening. Tom Fellows part of the West Bromwich Albion team, which lost here to Southampton in the playoffs a couple of years ago. And just like today, there was a huge bus welcome for the Southampton team that night, which held at West Bromwich Albion. And Albion were furious when they eventually were allowed to drive in and disembark their coach. It was also the night they brought the advertising hoardings, the extra hoardings in to thwart West Bromwich Albion's long throws, something they did here against Oxford this season. Parnell Furlong. It's become the norm now, hasn't it? Moving the advertising hoardings in when somebody's got an exceptional long throw. Yeah, I think it's 6 feet away from the pitch they have to be. Minimum. And the referee with another decision to make, and it's a red foul which Britain gives away as Sianza is floored again. Southampton, Ryan Manning asking for more. He needs to be careful. Give players an inch and they'll want to take a mile. Britain, again, I feel aggrieved because it looks soft. It doesn't look a lot of contact. Well, the half-time whistle is not coming anytime soon. 6 additional minutes at the end of this first half. Southampton looking to strike before the break here at St Mary's. Bree stands over the ball. Shea Charles is free as a bird at the edge of the box here. He can hit them, as we know, can, yeah. Bree sends the ball in towards Manning in the far post. And it's buzzed in! It's Ross Stewart!
I do all, mate. 1-1. 1-1. Oh, fuck's sake!
Ah!
No.
How?
1-1.
Oh.
Ross Stewart. Oh, Keeper can't do much because he can only do so much. Keeper can. My mate ain't going to be happy. If you thought how big of a Chelsea fan I am, he's literally he wear everything Middlesbrough every day. you won't get it. Have you seen the clip that's gone viral? One about a guy who was literally racing his teammate and he ran into the bus shelter.
Oh yeah.
It was filmed by Away Days. I'm pretty much pissed to the fact that Middlesbrough have dominated literally a game and a half of football and still let Southampton are still in it. You know that Southampton had 0 attempts and 0 shots in the first leg and somehow it's 1-1. That's poor from Middlesbrough's point of view.
Yeah. No fucking goal.
No.
It will be, look, watch.
Have you noticed that hashtag House are doing watchalongs now? Have you seen the one where Tom goes ballistic?
Oh, fucking no. They're shitting themselves. Whistle time, burn that.
Doesn't take that long to get to your mates. I thought that. Yeah.
Shoot them, Millwall.
Millwall?
Sorry,
The weirdest thing is everyone thought Millwall were going to win yesterday and that didn't bloody happen. Do you know something that...
Go on!
Oh.
Nah!
There's something good for US for the team I worked for that we've managed to find out. Our reserves won their league. So funnily enough, our first team literally can't get a team together, but our reserves can literally go and win their combined reserve league. If that's the case, why don't we go and say to these players, would you like to all play for the first team next season, and that means we'll have a team?
They don't do that.
No, because they know how crap the first team is. But we literally don't have a first team if we don't have anyone go up to the first team. So it would mean then that more likely the whole entire club would fold because you need a first team.
That's not good though.
And we're just waiting. We're just now waiting to see if the club can get a place in the Hampshire Prem. If we can get in the Hampshire Prem, the club can survive. Because it's financially, it's a lot. Because you've got to think the teams that we're playing are quite local. So we're playing Denmead, we're playing Liphook, we're playing Liss, Loxheath. So we're playing quite like teams are like half an hour up the road. If we can't get into that league, it would mean that we'd have to play either the Dorset Premier League or the Wiltshire. And we would have to travel 3 hours for every away game, which we wouldn't be able to afford. So that would put us basically on the brink of what they call insolvency, so basically go under. And the cover blamed the Navy for it.
Yeah.
Because they've only cared about cricket and rugby because it's the main sport of the Navy.
They care about the running bit.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, they care about the running bit, but the stand is derelict that no one can actually go and sit and watch the running. So they've not gone and thought about that. So what? And to have the floodlights work so they can actually do the running track if they want to do something, say, like in the evening. That's how bad it is. So I'm just having to keep my eye. I need to keep my eyes and ears peeled, ready for next season. See if we're still continuing. And we don't have a manager.
Fabulous first 45 minutes of playoff football.
Even though the club have talked to someone who's up for the job.
Southampton levelling up just before the break. Ross Stewart equalising for Southampton. There have been match points.
I was disappointed yesterday because Napoli lost.
Oh,
Yeah, they lost to Bologna 3-2. We lost it in. We were 2-0 down, came back to 2-2, and then lost the game in the 91st minute out of 3.
wow, that's really average.
I don't even know what team we actually played.
What a lineup. Jameson sponsors the EFL on
That's
Sports.
if we had a good, decent team yesterday and lost, I'll be annoyed.
Join host Nchuti Gatwa and musical guest Holly Humberstone on Saturday Night Live UK, Saturday at 10 on
That's where I want to pick a bone with Evie. Stop Americanizing us.
I'd like to be in there.
Because that's basically Americanizing us. We're not America.
Cannot help if that place is also where Justin keeps his juice maker. And while we can't decide how your team spends their lunch,
So there's only one episode ever that I love watching of Saturday of SNL Live, which is the American version, and it's the one where they have Dwayne Johnson from the early 2000s.
Add to making it grow even more.
Because they managed to get him on the show to host it. Who the
Oggi Milano for FIFA, dressing
Oh, I
the
watched
passion for football.
Rip Kevin Hart on Netflix.
Sorry.
How on earth have we lost and we?
Please, you should take it.
Wow,
Okay.
it didn't.
I can't
Jesus, is that bad?
go on that stories.
Conte is
Things force
that
us.
he basically dropped Kevin De Bruyne from the team. He didn't play him, and he wasn't even on the bench.
This is not
No Kevin De Bruyne.
Excuse me?
This is.
No wonder. He dropped out some of our better players.
Done enough. Uber Eats.
Oh, what happened there?
She's trying to ring you.
Hello.
Dinners in an oven. It takes 35 minutes.
What?
That's mine.
Huh. He's new yet or is?
Yeah, I'm really hungry. Fucking hungry.
He's dead. He sounds very hungry.
I've got my dinner. I've got my watermelon.
That's good.
Oh yeah, by the way, I've got your packet of Jaffa cakes.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of Jaffa cakes. Speaking of Jaffas.
Captain.
Speaking of Jaffa cakes.
What one does it got? I've got the raspberry ones.
Original, I reckon.
Yeah, because they're the only ones in the shop that they actually sell. But the ones I don't want to go anywhere near because they're horrible are the ones that are the lemon. They're the worst because it tastes sour.
Jammy rat, mate.
How is he a jammy rat?
Both of you are.
How?
Both of you do.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Why am I getting in? Why is my name being branded? I've done nothing wrong.
Guess what I'm going to do after that round's all
I've done nothing wrong.
What?
Guess what I'm going to do after that? It's all gone.
You're gonna refill it?
I'm gonna have about 5 shots in there.
No, let's just enjoy the evening and just have a few drinks.
I would have 5 shots if Southampton loses tonight.
Hey! Connor said he's never seen me go mental
And
like
I'm
he
going to
did.
have a party. So what I'm going to do? I'm
Uh,
going to strip
Joe-
naked
Joe
if
Owsley got-
Middlesbrough wins 3-1.
And then we also got Coke.
You actually?
Yeah?
No, we've also got Coke.
I'm going to strip
There
naked
you go.
and run around bare
Have you
naked
seen? We've got Coke.
and do 3 shots. If Southampton
We've got
loses
Coke Zero.
tonight.
You need to fridge you in it.
And I'll show you.
And we got Coke Zero as well.
No, I'm not going to video it. I'm going to do it while you're on the phone.
Alrighty.
Yeah?
You're gonna ask a spanking up the arse from me, saying good luck, off you go. Could you not hear how personally do that for you? See, off you go, off you pop.
My chips are quite hot due to the fact that I got cheese, chili flakes, and jalapenos on.
go back to the shop in a minute. In a bit.
Huh?
What?
Forget what?
I don't know.
So what else you need to get?
What? What?
I want you to try it.
You gotta tell me first.
Hello.
Connor said hello.
You need to try a buzzball.
You will not get me anywhere near them. I don't like cocktails.
No, they're not cocktails. Buzzballs.
They're getting your way.
I don't like cocktails. I
They're
absolutely
not
can't.
cocktails.
Can you believe how mental I went with this wedding? You've never seen me run so.
Michelle, I'm coming down to you after my dentist.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to let us know what time and when you're on your way, so that means we can get set off from here.
I don't know what time yet. Depends what time I finish.
Yeah, but as soon as you're done, you can let us know as soon as you're finished. Because it means then we can start setting off to Gunwolf.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because like I always tell you, it's always good to be prepared.
Yeah.
Because like we could still be here. We don't know that she's near Gunwolf already, and we've not known. So it's always good to know straight away. Then it means we can head off and then keep. But we need to keep an eye on the weather.
Oh, no.
We need to keep an eye on the weather as well.
Ah.
Because if the weather's like it is today, we could physically just walk it.
Hopefully.
I would actually prefer walking it because actually it'd be good. It'd be good. Shitty Middlesbrough conceding that shitty goal. God,
Fine.
that's like the most shittiest goal in all those shitties. I can't believe you want me to get a fuzzball.
Buzzball.
I got a fuzzball.
Oh. So I thought you was going to that.
Yeah. He wants me to get a fuzzball.
A buzzball.
I don't know how to pronunciate it.
Buzz. Ball.
Oh yeah, my nickname is. Oh yeah, I should know, mate. I'm nicknamed Buzz in my family.
There you go.
Yeah, because my nickname is Buzz, named after Buzz Lightyear. I also got my other snack as well. My Indian snack. Oh, I have to go to the shop beforehand. So I need to grab my wallet. And then go and... He'll be wanting the relentless, he won't. No, he's already having a drink. 7, 8, whatever.
Yeah. Number 7.
Yeah,
What number?
7.
But why do I catch that? Because you don't catch number 7 at Harrop bus stop.
Get 23 then.
23, get 23 and go all the way.
23 straight to Harrow.
You need to catch number 23 to Gunwolf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
23 all the way and just stay on there.
To Gunwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one.
No.
Yeah, 23 all the way.
You need to catch 23 to
Ooh, got some nice crisps for later.
Yeah.
Hey Connor, got some nice crisps for later.
I just swallow.
Do you want some Thai sweet chili?
Yeah.
I got Thai sweet chili for later.
No, number 22 now. Yeah.
Is that Salford?
23 from.
Right. Swallow pub.
Havant
number
bus
20.
station if you get Havant bus
Number
station.
20. Number 20. Yeah.
22.
22 takes you straight to Havant. 20 takes you straight to Havant. Straight to the Hard.
Yeah.
Number 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Swallow pub. That's what number I went on. Number 20.
No, you get number 22 from just swallow.
Dave,
It goes
listen.
22 goes out my mouth.
Number 20 as well. No, number 20 does as well.
Yep.
That's how I got to Michel's as well.
That's good.
But when I do sit with Shams, I need to sort our hands out because she's messed it up.
Alright,
Alright then, and I'll talk to you in 5.
that's fine.
Right, see ya.
I love you.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Have you seen Ted Lasso?
Huh?
Have you seen the show Ted Lasso?
No.
An actual actor on there who actually plays a footballer actually got a professional contract. He plays for a team in the second tier. His name is called Cristo Fernandez. I need to go and get... He wants to get me pissed, but I've already got drinks in.
Get me a fucking JD and Coke started now then, mate. Come on. Get the ball rolling, bruv. Come on.
I don't want to hit yet. I'm trying to be careful. No fuzzballs, because I'll end up getting two. People say I'll get pissed on one.
Yeah, you will.
And I don't really want to get drunk. That's not me. I want to actually be fine for tomorrow. Because when I'm drunk, I don't sleep. I'm still quite wide awake.
Wow. Right, go on.
Well, Jack's gone live, but who wants to talk to that shit house? No, really, because my mum doesn't even want me talking to him anymore because he treats me like shit.
Yeah.
Even you have realised that, and you don't like that. I mean, I've told my mum what you've all said, but my mum said it's all. Mum, what has she said to me? Said she's happy that we won't become friends. It's just split it up because two of them are just don't like me.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, my mum said just ignore them. At least if you got them two as friends, at least it's still something.
Yeah.
That's what my mum said. I'm looking forward to that movie. Yes. Can Friday come any quicker? I wonder what's the running man.
Oh yeah.
I need to be quick to get back because I need to do the kick-off thing for.
We did hurry up.
What?
It's start. It's just about to start.
I know, but I'm going to the shop to get some stuff. I know you want relentless. I'm not getting a fuzzball, no way. Chesterfield, we are going up, so we're going up. We are going up, so we're going up. That's on Friday.
Do you know what? Just give me a relentless and I'll pay you back Friday.
That is.
Can you give me some vinegar Pringles, please?
The only thing I'm going to say for that game is I'm going to say this, and I think it might be the best thing for me to do, is don't get hyped up for that game because you might be disappointed.
You let me know how much it is for the relentless and the salt and vinegar Pringles.
Oh,
I'll give you a.
I know why you want something because you want to piss her off.
No, because I just want to have.
And also, you know it's a favourite and she'll get pissed off. I know you too well. The only reason.
It's not because I'm going to get pissed off.
The only thing is at the moment I'm just waiting for the game. I'm going to wait for the game to kick off so I can at least get the stream counter started. Even though I've accidentally not pressed it off, but it's so that I can start the timer and everything. So at least it's equal with it starting.
Yeah.
So if anything does happen.
I can let you know.
No, because if I know anything's happened, it will be because of the number on there. It will be with the same number on there.
Yeah.
But the difference is, instead of it going up towards 90, it'd be 45, 40, and 45. Ah, this is what they're on about. So it is being reported. My mate knows his brother. You know Bobby?
Yeah.
The Premier League ref. My best mate, that used to be his PE teacher. Bobby Madley used to be his teacher.
Huh.
No, because Bobby Madley is in on there. It's Andrew is his ex PE teacher. Can't believe he's gone from being a PE teacher at a school to basically being a Premier League referee. Boo! Give me a lighter so I can burn that shit. I bet you take that part. If you got given that offer, would you take it? Give me a lighter, I'll burn that shit. Or would you do the other thing that on the photo? Would you actually wee on it?
I'll shit on it. It's all sense for a reason.
I've literally done one of the worst things I could ever possibly do, and it's in my shirt collection. I got Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, but there's a reason behind it. It's because it's people that for me it's because I got family on either side.
Yeah.
But I've
It's hard for me to say I've got family, right? Yeah. I've got family who lives in Kent. Do you know what their favourite team is in Kent?
Ken, the biggest team in Kent, which I do know is Gillingham, because Gillingham's the biggest team in Kent. But also I do like.
Support Stillium. Yeah.
But then you also got.
And then
I'm trying to think who else there is. There's Margate, there's Ramsgate, there's Maidstone. Or if you're very posh, it's Maidstone.
Stillium. My uncle supports Stillium.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking what other teams are in the area. So you got Ramsgate, you got Margate.
I've got.
You
family
got
in
Maidstone,
Birmingham.
you got Ebbsfleet.
So I've got family in Birmingham, so they support Birmingham.
So that could be that one. You could either have Birmingham, you could either have Villa, you could either have Aston Villa, Solihull Moors.
So and in Scotland, I've got family in either side of Celtic and Rangers.
You got
Side. So
yeah, Glasgow. You got. I'm trying to think who else I know because there's also other teams. People think there's only just Celtic and Rangers in Glasgow. There's more than that.
Yeah, I know.
Because you've also got like Partick. You got Partick Thistle.
Yeah.
Partick Thistle, boing boing. Partick Thistle, boing boing. Because my favourite YouTuber's a Partick Thistle fan.
And I watched them back in the video.
Shove that song up your ass. Oh, when the saints go drowning in the sea. Oh, I fucking hate that song.
What, when the Saints go
Absolutely hate it.
cold or West Ham.
I would, and I would. You wouldn't even catch me either singing like "Forever Boy." Bubbles, you wouldn't even catch me singing that.
I cannot wait to see that song on Pompey. Forever blowing, fucking shut your mouth.
Oh, what about Arsenal? It's
Imagine
not.
seeing him, Danny Dyer. You're shaking Danny Dyer.
Or you got,
Hearing that.
yeah, or you got North,
Hooray.
or you got North London forever, when Arsenal have never actually been in North London forever.
Mate, it'd be even worse seeing fucking West Brom.
I got to go and get. I mean, like this.
And what else?
I don't know.
Salt and vinegar Pringle. And I owe you a big Red Bull.
Vinegar Pringles.
Yeah? And then I owe you a big
I thought it was a.
That's it. I only want two things. I got my mum energy, and then I got something to munch on while I got energy.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then I give you £3. But I can either give you £3 in like when I get paid, or I give you a massive Red Bull, like the yellow one.
The reason I like that, I like trying all the new ones to see what it tastes like.
Just
It's a
let me
bit,
know.
one thing I will say is the yellow one's alright, but it's like one thing I will say is there's like two flavours in one,
Yeah.
because you've got the citrus and then you've got the zest. The zest, like citrus would be like orange,
Yeah.
and then the zest would be like from a lemon, which is a bit alright, but if you have it all in one, it's too much.
Yeah.
So that's why I always take my time having that one. I can't rush it.
Take
Look how handy that is. It's clean that.
Take time and I'll keep telling you what's happening.
That's handy. So if anything were to happen when we're still here, at least we've got the numbers.
Saints are doing this up.
You know what I love? In brackets they put noise pest. In brackets.
That's me alone, that is.
No, we do actually have just to let you know, we do have a community warden, which is the police.
Yeah, I know.
But they tell me to keep an eye out for down below. To keep an eye for the rubbish, because
Yes.
it's getting worse and worse.
Oh, you mean downstairs?
Yeah, it's
I
got to
heard,
the point
I heard
where
the
have you seen the path down there?
No,
the road?
I ain't been in there.
Or when you go down there, you'll see rubbish everywhere. They've even someone's got some rubbish and just tipped it. And
Oh.
basically they fly tipped.
Yeah.
And it's the house
As I said, as the
across
half
that
period
way.
closed, and
It's
such a
basically
lack of discipline. Look at
illegally
the
put it in
discipline
arms
Callum
They're not
Brink
allowed.
gives.
when they're not allowed. So then
Little check from
Harriet's going to put a
Southampton
padlock
concedes
on,
for a free kick.
and so we will all be
Stuart,
given
you can see
a
initially
ping.
falls
I'm
aim
have to
high to the
remember it.
ground,
If
and
you
then
don't, you
goes
cannot put your rubbish in the bin.
and he attacks it. He gets the reward.
And it's all
for an
because
equalising
of
goal.
stupid
The fact
idiots
there,
like that.
it's thrown Aidan Morris to the ground. I think the referee spots that. He may not get the opportunity
Oh,
to score that equalising goal. It's all ifs, buts and maybes. Southampton don't care. Middlesbrough probably just rue that little bit of a lack of discipline.
having the wrong conversation, sorting something out.
Williams back on his feet. And Callum Britton in command of this throw for Middlesbrough. Moved on by Edding. Well played.
Oh,
Intended.
salt and vinegar.
Just playing in little
Salt and vinegar.
Middlesbrough.
There we go. Salt and vinegar. Pringles. What? What?
This is a team
Thank you.
controlling games, aren't they? Home and away.
And I've also got.
Passes away from them
Yay.
a little bit here.
That's a quid.
Oh, wow.
Cheap. You know what I've got?
Took the liniment.
The
Here's
new
Shea
ones.
Charles
Oh,
getting the better of Whittaker.
Have you seen this?
And steps in again for Middlesbrough.
yeah, Luke had him and
Rises again inside St. Mary's.
he's a bit iffy with him.
On this playoff night.
Jack knows how to push my buttons. He does, to the point where he's literally doing my head in.
Keeping a watch on
Yeah.
Harvey Bellis.
Does he sometimes a little bit get on your nerves a little bit?
Corner kick and
You know when he keeps going on about the same things.
Yeah.
Because he keeps calling me lightweight, and all of his mates keep going saying, "Are you on the piss?" and everything. Where I don't hardly drink, so don't try and accuse me of being an alcoholic when I don't hardly drink that much. So it's like I'm being accused of things. No wonder I don't. I've already told him to stop having a go, for him to stop going on and accusing me of being this and that when I'm not that. I like having a drink or two, but that's it. Don't. I wouldn't go and say to you, Lauren, that you are an alky when I know when you're not all the time.
Exactly.
He does it to me because he knows it pushes my buttons. That's why I don't like them two, because all they're doing is to get a rise out of me and get me in trouble. I physically, I have had. There was something I wanted to do, but if I did it, I would not be in good books. But I would want to have gone into his live and tell him, stop accusing me of things. But I do actually have the right to say it because he is saying it about me. A little bit. Because everyone calls me a lightweight, but that's the only issue is because not every time you have a drink, it's about getting drunk. At least I'm sensible.
Yeah.
That's why I like go. Like, I don't mind going out with you two and you two having a drink and me having like one or two just to stay sober, so it makes it that at least one of us can able to get the others back where they need. But all of us try and be sensible. He's not sensible. Mike's winding me up all the time. The problem is I don't want to put anything, so then I don't want him going to either you or her and then telling him telling her what I've said and getting me in more trouble. But if he does say anything, I do actually have the right to actually speak out and say, I don't want you saying that about me because that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm just getting a bit sick of it at the moment, to the point where I've had enough. But I'm trying to be the bigger person in the situation and not rise to it. There you go. One thing before I've left this chat, I've gone and called him a hippie. I've gone and called Jack a hippie. No, it's because he's got long hair. And if you've got long hair, usually people think you look like a hippie. I thought she would have rang you back by now.
Yeah.
Tommy Conway. Looking to threaten from that left-sided position. Landers in space here.
Go,
Pocket
go,
space.
go.
All the way through.
Shoot your bastard. No, not left foot, you can't. Now!
Digging their heels in. Target.
Fucking listen to me.
Now
You
Stratus.
fucking shoot your bastard.
Three yards so far. Morris.
Isn't it?
Huh?
McGree.
It can go
No.
in.
Morris again. Britton steps
Don't
back.
turn it. Look, you're fucking
Here
rubbing
is
it, you
Callum
can't.
Britton to deliver the
See?
cross.
He's over there out.
Tommy Conway.
Mate, what would you do?
Enjoys this position of moving in from the
Waste.
left.
Waste. Told ya.
You and your salt and vinegar.
Mm.
That's her favourite too.
And Delphi in danger here. And Stewart has
What the fuck would you do?
I've no idea.
Hey!
That's mad. That's
brilliant. Get down, you stank. You scared cunts. Cry, mate. Go on, cry.
on a night of big calls.
That's funny. He fell over there. Yeah. That's fucking brilliant.
Behind Manley and Dale Fry will breathe a huge sigh of relief. Not decisive with it, but
Boom.
is there enough?
apparently they want me to join as a guest.
Leans into it.
Boom.
Is that enough?
Why?
No. I don't think so. Goes down really easily. Referee's got a brilliant view. That little shove there. Well, another one.
Because I was going in the shop.
Truth be told.
Yeah, 'cause I was going in the shop. Yeah.
Furious, frustrated Tom de Ecker. But Andy Madley adamant it's the right decision. Andy Madley adamant it's the right
It's the right decision.
On to the next one.
There you go.
Middlesbrough with its free kick.
Oh, not there now.
Nah, I go straight away. If anything gets said which I don't agree with, I don't go. I don't like being on people's things if some people say things that I don't agree with.
Seen more than a few delicious deliveries.
Because I've literally gone and just said that I left because I wanted to go in. I wanted to go into the shop, so I had to leave anyway. The chat, and you know the first thing someone put, gay, and I thought, I don't agree with that. It's just like you're just taking a mickey at me for no reason when I've literally done nothing to you. That's why I just left. And I don't. I could easily, based on that, could report him because you're literally also being homophobic.
Yeah.
But then he'll come crying to you and her, saying, oh, he's done this. Yeah, but then people in your chat should not be saying shit to cause people to do it.
Exactly.
Because I'm not gay.
Well, you know that. I'm only joking.
I know, it's just I don't agree with that.
We all knew that we were going to come off.
He's the one that should have, who knew he gave away a penalty in the first half. Because he literally kicked the Middlesbrough player literally right in the leg.
Target. Cienza. There's Aidan Morris. Solbrin goes long. He's put himself about, doesn't he, Ross Stewart? He was the one that forced Dale Fry.
I don't like doing that to people, but I have to when I've stuff's being said like that and I've not even done anything to anyone. It's not.
Final for Sunderland at Wembley, Ross Stewart. Looking now to try and take Southampton to the
happened there? Was that her?
No,
Or was that Jack?
no. It was Brandon's mate, Luca.
I'm still. Oh, you told me to be careful with actual Brandon.
But I think it's alright.
Yeah, me and Brandon are still friends
Yeah.
because he's actually moving.
Go on.
You know he's moving.
Yeah. Aye.
Is he? Apparently, he might be moving to Waterlooville. Well, but apparently, he just want to still live in Portsmouth because his mum lives in Portsmouth. So he wants to be near his pet. He wants to be near his mum, which I can understand because you want to be that support barrier for her.
Exactly.
Opportunity to hit the target.
Yeah.
Allows Southampton to get bodies back. Nathan Wood, in the end, gets the deflection. Across to take this corner. Another
Come
outswinger.
on, man.
Tries to make an impact.
There we go. I'm glad.
Morris.
Yeah, I'm now glad I've done that now.
Whittaker again. A player that Lazio wanted to sign a couple of years ago. He didn't fancy him.
Yeah.
Middlesbrough wanted more money in any case. He's just hurt himself again, Leo Cienzo. Referee has played the advantages. Whittaker picks up the baton again.
Yeah.
You two need to go back live soon. You need to get better at it.
I'm not going live at the moment.
Why?
Because I know that people going to say, how are you feeling? And I don't want to say anything what happened. You know what I mean.
That's why when I go on, I do it to go and talk about other things. That's why I do a lot of like my sports stuff. I add that to it. So when I'm live doing this, I'll also be live on TikTok, and that'll be my live for the day. Like I'm doing Hearts tomorrow. I'm doing Hearts versus Falkirk. Because I've had a couple of people on my lives today that have asked, are you going to be doing it? Because people actually like me doing it because it gets them involved. And also, it's people on there could then know about my YouTube side of things, and it goes and let them look at that.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that Jack's gonna message you and say, why has he blocked me? Why has he reported me? Do you get what I mean?
He hasn't yet.
No, I don't want him to get mardy at me. You just tell people not to say stupid things.
Tony Kroos as one of his fans. Britain.
So I'm trying to enjoy the game. It's just a bit ruined the evening for me because people are just being idiots. Call me a lightweight, basically saying are you out on the piss, even though I've not even had a drop of alcohol at all. So I've been accused, and then also I've been called gay. So I've been homophobic and accused of something that I'm not.
Should have cut a fucking finger.
Yeah.
He's gone down. He's been told by the bench. You can see the way he's moving. He's hurt. Night could be over.
Created a group for us three on the TikTok thing just to have a little bit of, like banter and stuff.
Devastating for Tommy Conway. And that is the end of his night.
Tommy Conway.
What else?
Do you know
He's fucked.
Well, we have this break in play.
I had a Fortnite streamer literally follow me the other day.
To their respective head coaches.
I did con. I got a Fortnite streamer literally followed me the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Ready to come on for Middlesbrough. Huge 20, 25.
And this person's really good.
Plays.
I'll say she's good. Good at the game. Look at the numbers that she's getting.
First half, Riley immigrated to
2017,
Ross Stewart
6,000.
levelling up at Southampton.
Emma, have you seen the name?
Yeah.
It's one of the most well known. Ugh.
There's that change. Conway cannot continue.
Ouch.
Oh,
That just looks painful to look at. Let's see if I earned any reward money from all this from the balance on TikTok. £2.51. That's not bad. That's because I do a lot more regular streams than most out of all of us. It's because I'm used to doing this, so I'm used to it. I know what. That's what I've said to a lot of you. If you're struggling what to do, you can just ask me.
I do wanna.
No, what I'm saying, if you're struggling and you want some advice, what should I do? What should I do that could help? You're talking to the right person. Because what you got to do on it is not be quiet, not be silent. You've got to keep being vocal. The more silent you are, the more you don't speak, the more people are going to go off and go and watch someone else because you're not engaging. But then you also think if people are not coming on and actually putting like questions to you or saying something to you, then it's not going to help you.
No, I do need to start.
That's why.
Because when I play a game, that's it. I'm quiet.
Yeah, but when I do,
That's a hard one for me to do a game.
yeah, but when I'm doing this, if something happens, I will clip that up, and then that will go on there, and that always gets views for me because I know what works.
I do want to kind of just do when there's a game on, do it. But I know that I can't do that due to the fact that it's a fire stick. I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, but because of the differences, yeah, from you to me doing it, is the fact that this is actually on the actual thing that it's supposed to be on.
If I go on like my PlayStation and actually get Now TV, then
Yeah, what I do is I will only do games if they are actually physically live, actually on TV. Because it means I am watching it the way it's supposed to be. Just so I don't get in trouble. But then there's some games where sometimes I might watch
wait,
a weird one be like the league, like if I do what day is it? No, not that day. Game. If I say do like leagues like because I've done the league in Northern Ireland a few times. That's just doing like BBC Sports, so at least it's still not doing it.
Guess who's going to be watching World Cup this year?
Who?
Jack.
Couldn't give two hoots. Do you mean Jack who couldn't give two hoots?
Yeah, Jack. I mean, proper Jack. Told me yesterday.
I'm gonna hardly be sleeping during the World Cup because I've got sort of my.
Does this go straight to penalties?
Yeah. I've no, not straight to penalties, extra time. Yeah, when it gets near to the World Cup is when I've got to then start doing all my scheduling for what games each day I'm doing. For the first Scotland game, that's at 2 o'clock in the morning. And you might be fast on.
I won't know yet till what I'm going to be doing. It all depends what.
That's against Haiti, but
as of
if
yet.
if you literally are doing nothing and you are fast asleep.
Shit.
You don't want to miss anything on you.
Hey,
The Wanderer has returned.
What the fuck have you done? What have you done? How said, how did you do that? Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how did you do it?
Did you catch yourself or something? Ah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. You okay though? Yeah, other than it's a 1-1.
Yeah. Connor's been sorting me out because I'm a bit pissed off with Jack at the moment.
Oh, have you seen what everyone's been saying about him?
Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off to the point where it's got what worse.
Some people in his chats keep calling him gay, keep calling him he's pissed, he's drunk, and all this and that. So
Screaming for the ball on this side of the
it's a
pitch.
service.
And what's the target?
I said he's put. He reported Jack on TikTok.
Moved out to the left. For Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
No, but there's a reason, and Connor said I've done the right thing.
There's a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason behind
Because
it.
people's using James on his live. Yeah.
Yeah, accusing me of drinking when I've not even drank alcohol and basically calling me gay.
So, at a minute, he hasn't texted me yet saying that who's reporting me. So I just don't know what he.
Something else in the chat.
In the winter window.
But like you said, Connor, you would have done exactly the same thing in my position. Oh yeah,
You're really laggy.
Connor's got your favourites.
Alright.
We will know.
Love you, bye.
See ya. Oh.
Love you, bye.
So it's that. Yeah, because you would have done exactly the same thing if you were called all that.
It is a Southampton head. Generally.
I need a shit.
We don't want to miss any of this.
I know. I've got a weird feeling someone's on
But
something.
also, she wants
This
to,
happens before.
and also she wants to call you, but you don't really want to call her while you're on the loo.
Exactly.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. On and on, it's bobsleigh
Connor's gonna
time.
make her bobsleigh time in
That
the
is one of my favourite films. I love Cool
Fear
Runnings.
the running.
Cool Runnings.
Bonsai time.
I love that
I'm
film.
going to go bonsai time in a minute in a shitter.
But she can't. I mean, she can't ring you.
Not yet. In 10 minutes.
This is going to be interesting. Chicken Royale flavour.
Here comes a goal.
You can go down on my Chicken Royale. Oh, that was a good joke. Oh my god, that's a weird flavour. Oh, that's very weird. That's got a very weird stench.
Stinks.
That's got a weird stench. Well, this has got a weird stench.
Back in 1988. And that was when the playoffs were even more brutal.
Uh-oh, I'm still worried that Jack's texting you.
And Chelsea were relegated from the top tier. Middlesbrough
Don't mention that, you twat! I'm wearing the fucking shirt, you pricks!
scorers for Middlesbrough.
We mentioned about Chelsea getting relegated from the top flight. Don't mention that, you dicks!
Another bit of a flashpoint here as Aidan Morris tries to get the ball back.
That's interesting. Very interesting flavour.
He's allowed to get the pull off the fucking...
Very interesting flavour, this is.
Asking for the ball boy not giving him, and he's got no right. And that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
What's that ball? And then Aidan Morris gets involved.
Because I remember when Eden Hazard tried to get from a ball boy, he kicked the ball, but the ball boy made it look like he kicked him.
He's allowed to get the ball off him.
Bigger. He should be removed, that young man. Sorry.
You're a fucking ball boy for a reason. Give him a goddamn fucking football. Don't fucking do it.
Oi!
Penny! And then it's fucking free kick to leg. What the fuck? Oh yeah, while you went in a shot, Middlesbrough could have had a penalty.
Ah.
The ref done. Do you know what the ref done?
What?
Look at me. He went hit him there.
Ah.
Do you know where the ball hit him?
Yeah.
Here!
Oh no,
How's
cheating get.
How is that a shoulder? Then a hand? It makes no sense, does it?
Cheating get. I thought she said she's ringing you.
Oh, she's probably busy with missions. Yeah, I can't.
So she's taking blood ready for tomorrow.
I ain't got a clue.
But I know what she's on about because I have to take my bloods quite regularly because of I have to take my bloods every year. Go to youngster. Come on. Castledine. Who's actually got? If you know that name very well, you know who. He's got a very famous sister, who's basically like a soap in a soap. Castledine, his sister's in one of the soaps. I don't know if it's EastEnders or like Corro. It's one of them. Quite a big name.
Oh, here we go.
Are they bringing on Larin? The Canadian international, Larin.
Don't get them on till later, mate. Do not get this ball out of fucking corner or throw, mate.
Leo Castledine.
You need.
He's a good. Jesus, that's a lot of name. Leo Alexander Francis.
Now be careful, Middlesbrough, mate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them to get a sub right now. Keep it. They need to keep it.
Wow.
Too late. Now they're going to get the fucking subs on.
We're hearing that Leo Cienza will be one of those making way shortly. We thought may happen around about an hour ago because the injury he suffered. Well, he is fought and fought.
Ooh, we don't like your Saints.
We'll have a look just before the break is also being withdrawn. Along from Kyle Larin and Sam Adoza.
I know exactly what they've done. They're putting the freshen up players on to actually score penalties.
That I was talking
It's
about.
obvious, isn't it?
Could make all the difference for Southampton here. We will see.
His mum is actually a former Homes on the Hammer star, Lucy Alexander. Jesus, you be able to get a house for nothing. She knows how to get you a house. She put it under the hammer. Hey! Yeah, and his older sister, which is Katie, is in EastEnders.
Also,
There you go. And then his father used to play for the old crazy gang at Wimbledon.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. So basically, his family's literally big in literally everything, in TV, sport, you name it. Mad.
Here we go.
Southampton free kick in a position of promise here.
Boo!
It's trying to be a goal, man.
Grounded.
It's trying to be a goal.
Keep saying it.
Sorry, but you can tell it's
Nah.
trying to be a goal.
Yeah, just one that is playing a part. Clumsy saves like that.
What?
Oh,
What's wrong with that?
bread's going to be wow cold and hard.
What?
Your bread's going to be soggy as fuck. Oh yeah? Soggy as fuck? Sorry. Bet you that juice is like coming it. Like sticking.
This is what the playoffs.
I'm joking. And then you've got an extra taste tomato sauce.
You filthy bird.
And then you've got the little bacon because there's a bit of a kick in it. You know what I mean? I'm joking.
She can do with my bacon.
Lay off.
She can get my bacon nice and crispy.
Look at that boy, fucking red hair. Look at that ginger cunt. Go on. Here comes a goal.
Ah, you angry ginger in disguise. Ah, you angry ginger in disguise.
Mate, sip up, mate. Go on, I dare you. Oh. Fuck. I'll think about it.
Fudge.
Salt and vinegar crystal, fucking quick.
That's the random person.
It's the fucking agency. I need to start doing that stuff, mate.
Yeah, that's getting back on TikTok. That's getting back on TikTok then.
I know, yeah, I'm gonna slowly try.
Oh, he has rang me.
Who?
I'm not gonna answer it. I don't have to. He knows what he shouldn't. People shouldn't be saying what they're saying. And even you and her back me up.
I'll give it 5 minutes. It's over with me.
Yeah, but the difference is, but in my defence, you still shouldn't be saying, accusing people and saying shit about people.
Another who was out in the cold, Samanosi.
I've,
Been a very different game, hasn't it?
yeah, bollocks.
Yeah, sorry.
You can if you want to, but I don't get what he says.
Way more in control
Hello, you alright?
than Middlesbrough.
Yes, he's right beside me. Yeah, what's happened?
Of Southampton's famous
What's
FA
happened?
Cup triumph. Hoping to get back to Wembley again.
I don't know if he's done that yet, but apparently people's been on your comments saying to him he's gay and everything.
I don't agree with it. It's classed as homophobic.
Oh, they're not calling you gay, they're calling him gay.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, but I'm not gonna know that because it could be directed to anyone.
It's to him.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna know that. I'm not gonna know that.
He said he doesn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know that. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
But you can't just put just gay on there.
I don't know
'Cause
if he's done it. You can like, have a check if you want to, but I doubt he has.
Really impressive and to be applauded.
I don't know. Have you done that yet?
what?
I
I don't know.
He
I'm
said-
not
he
saying
said-
much because I'm just
he
keeping it
said
to
I don't
myself.
know.
But also, people just got to learn to be careful what they say because people can take things the wrong way.
was always the aim at the start of the campaign for Middlesbrough.
No, you can. It's fine.
The position they were in, they could have been so much better. In the end,
Yeah, I'm literally in his room just watching Saints.
Yeah.
Hopefully getting battered by Swan
which cost them. Look, it was a runner result
Rather
against
than-
teams that finished in the bottom 7. The likes of losing to Charlton,
Yeah, I know you are.
drawing to Oxford
Oh,
and Blackburn.
yeah, he knows that you muck around, but some people take it more serious than others, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't like the word gay. I just don't like it.
He doesn't know.
I don't like it, and also being accused of being on the piss and being drunk and all that when I don't
Yeah,
hardly drink. I don't like
I
it being all the time. That's what,
Yeah,
because it's class as harassment because you keep going on.
yeah.
Defended on 80 points. We're into 5 additional minutes.
Mate, why? No, Snapchat's going off. Sorry. But yeah, no, I've been just chilling in his room. Hopefully,
No.
good day.
Oh, have some nice bacon.
Oh, okay.
Nice bacon.
Said a prayer. Prayers were answered.
Tell Chris I said hi.
And Teesside is stepping up for Borough in that Middlesbrough goal.
No, that's fine. I'm at some point I will slowly get back on TikTok. It's just going to take me a bit of time.
Wins this now. You just said it, didn't you? Was it 30? 39?
Yeah, no, he's alright with you. He's just like people on your thing gets a bit thingy.
I just don't agree with some certain things.
He doesn't agree with
No.
certain things. That's it, really.
No.
If that makes sense.
In the Southampton goal.
Lacey looks to be her like fun and games. If that makes sense.
Oh!
That's not a pen.
No, it's more
sorry,
it's
I'm
more
sorry.
when someone's
I'll
accusing
let
me.
him go. This is getting more
Yeah.
insane than this is. Alright, I'll speak to you in a bit. Alright, bye.
Have a swing to clear a ball.
Sounds like he's not in my good
hop
books.
on these live in a bit.
It sounds like he's not in my. It sounds like he's not in my good books.
You can tell that's not a pen. Sorry, but it's not a pen. See,
That's why you just got to
mate.
be. That's why Jack's just got to look at what people are saying just to tell him just to be careful because you don't know what people can take offence to some things.
The
Referee said go kick, mate.
It doesn't look like there's much contact, if any, at all. Assistant referee.
There wasn't, but he's fucking hurt himself.
It sounds like Jack's worried that he's gonna get
No, he's
taken
fine.
off, but he's just got.
Because the agency can take that thing off. Straight
Yeah.
away.
I told him I would say to him, none of it's your fault. It's just people have just got to be wary of what they say and how it can affect others.
I know.
That's why I don't really on this chat really say out.
More or less straight at Solbryn, who deals
What
with
was
it.
Fry doing over
I just don't like people accusing me of being a drunk when I don't hardly drink. I'd have a drink now and then, but not to the excess like some people do. But I don't go on at them about it.
There was that incident between the two at the break.
And you got her like calling me a wind-up merchant. She says I'm a wind-up merchant.
In the meantime, Dale Fry continues to receive treatment here. It looks like we are heading towards extra time to decide a winner between Southampton and Middlesbrough. Both have gone after each other here.
4-0 right.
Say there already look several very, very tired players out there. Dale Fry will have to leave the pitch here, having received treatment. It's been the story of this playoff tie and the intrigue and everything that's gone on, and still not resolved yet. It will be resolved in the corridors of power as far as that is concerned tonight. Both just wanted to focus on matters on the pitch. There has been some contest between these two on this pitch here. Middlesbrough down to
I'm just reading the thing that happened about the first half exchange. There's actually been a thing about it. The thing that there were words that Harwood Bellis used towards him in a discriminatory nature.
Yeah.
commits the foul.
What the heck? Is it all kicking off?
Can you move the bike? Oh yeah, I'll go bring back Lauren quick. We'll bring you back in a minute. Alright, cool. Alright,
Did play the ball.
Sounds like it's all kicking off. In a good way.
So is James Potts Jack or not?
We have had
No.
5 additional
No.
minutes, a little bit extra to be added after.
People's just being out of order
Jack's
to.
not happy with James.
He's.
Strong now, but
Some of the people on his comments been saying to Jack he's gay and all that. He. He. Yeah, it's just one of them ones. I don't know.
But then also accusing me of being like an alcoholic even though I hardly drink.
Most people calling him his alky.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
no, that's fine.
I don't like being called an alky when I don't hardly drink.
Yeah, that's right.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
See ya. What's happened now?
She's having that dinner.
So there was no point ringing you basically.
Oh, you thought that.
So there was basically like no point of ringing you at that point then. She was just waiting until after dinner. See, I told you Jack would go crying to her.
They're Middlesbrough's fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I don't want Jack getting annoyed at me. It's just you just got to be careful of things.
Go Fry. Be careful there. Well done. Number 6.
Can you remember the time that Lauren was on live and she had something bad said to her?
I know.
It's like stuff like that. You got to be careful what people say. That's why you got to be careful. Yeah, and that's the one, and that's the one thing I don't like being. you know one thing about me, Connor. I don't like being accused of something that I'm not,
I know.
and
Sometimes.
you don't really see me drinking alcohol that often.
No.
So why are they saying that I do when I hardly don't? I'll do it if I'm with with friends, but I might have one or two.
Exactly.
I don't literally go gun ho. Full time, extra time. He can go for a shy.
I just got a weird thing. Soon out of shit, something's gonna fucking happen. Sorry, but I've done this before. I've done this before. How can Saints make this as Lizzle's done?
What a line.
Oh.
Jameson sponsors the EFL on Sky Sports.
Hold back a minute. I need the fucking shit.
Now you just gotta hope that she doesn't ring you while you're in there.
Oh well.
Love that bikini. Sure, whole body deodorant. Smell fresh all day. Sure, it won't let you down.
Hotpoints has been at the heart of UK homes for 115 years. With Hotpoint's Vital Care technology, fruit and veg stay fresh with antioxidants locked in for up to 7 days, helping to keep family life running smoothly. Hotpoint, the UK's most trusted major domestic appliance brand.
Look up, Britain. The rooftop revolution is here. And Utilita is helping homes and businesses save with solar all year round. Reduce your energy bills and carbon footprint. And with striking, no upfront cost options, going solar may be easier than you think. For your 2 up, 2 down, your business in town, or something a little larger, Utilita, solar from their energy saving experts.
Going into extra time, folks.
Listen up, parents. Kellogg's football camps are back this summer, where we get to learn from the experts and play football with new friends. Buy a pack to play the 3 days whilst at our local camp.
What do you call a mixer that's so good you can drink it neat?
Oh, they're missing the football.
The ball boys kept it. Hey, he might have. Spot on. Right. Should we play? Yes. Ah, it cuts the tension, doesn't it?
I thought for a minute that Southampton were going to score.
Kick in front of goal. Holds his head. The home fans encouraged. Perez. Miranda steps in for Borough. You do feel, don't you? Anybody's going to score in extra time. It feels like it'll be Southampton. Comes through bodies again, takes a deflection, and then Arnafelis just can't adjust his body. And there's more than him with his head in his hands. Middlesbrough have not had a shot since the 68th minute. They are up against it here in the first period of extra time. Kyle Larry. He's cried up for this tonight. I mentioned he didn't really show the best side of himself in that first game. Kyle Fry was superb in marshalling him in that first leg. There's Kasper Yanda. Finn Azaz. Now Bree. Azaz. Yanda. Been in the academies of Borussia Dortmund, Schalke and ex-Tony Kroos, a big fan of Kasper Yanda. Playing in the third tier in Germany not too long ago. Forced the pace from Adozi. Manning tries to get to it. There's Downs. Refusing to stop there. Castledine as Middlesbrough look for a way out. But Southampton quickly win it back. Adozi. Southampton looking stronger right now. It's Finn Azaz. Holds his head as he was unable to really get the shot away. Yanda. Downs with the cross. Gael Fry with the clearance. Well, they've got to hang on until half-time in extra time here, Middlesbrough. 3 or 4 minutes. Right down on the gum shield here. Southampton with the momentum. Southampton posing the questions. For one tonight, this will be journey's end this season. Unless something else happens. There's Miranda. Whittaker. Can't keep the ball, Middlesbrough, when they get it, giving it away cheaply. Morris has managed to smother that ball through to Whittaker, but again, Southampton quickly win it back. No foul there, despite Tom Eckert's protest, albeit Southampton do now get the free kick.
Come on, Middlesbrough.
A late night, a tense night. And the big prize is still there for both of them.
What?
the ball, and then it took him trying to find that moment to try and open the door.
Okay, we're due to be changed then. Let's get back to John and Gary.
St. Michelle are still here. Jeremy Sarmiento is
Oh, this is says 0-0.
Middlesbrough, and Riley McGree
Next if I do that.
scored for his goal in the 5th minute. He is withdrawn. Sir Jeremy Sarmiento, who's been a bit of a serial promotion winner.
Sounds like you needed that shit.
Burnley now on loan at Middlesbrough. Hazard, it's not the first time of
I
the
think she's
season.
been trying to message you.
Cremonense alongside Jamie Vardy, but didn't get too much game time.
Everything alright?
Yeah.
So on come Southampton.
I'm alright. I've just let Jack know that nothing's his fault. It's just people just got to learn just to be careful what they say.
Still, it remains
Oh,
1-1
they're just starting the.
between these two.
Second half. It's a second half extra time.
Southampton gets the second period of extra time underway. 15 minutes to find
I'm
the
jealous.
Being the
I'm, je- I,
shitter,
no, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of her dinner because I like Yorkshire puddings.
So
no risk.
I was in the shitter by the time they actually done the second half
Do not lose
of
it.
this extra time.
St. Charles in it gets caught. Castledine leading with the arm. If you count this day, you can see
Buy one chicken royale, get one free.
piece that changes the destiny of one of these clubs. Both of them, for that matter. Middlesbrough, best part of a decade away from the Premier League, but Southampton are looking to return immediately. First time was always
Unfortunately, we don't want you. We don't want you there. Pompey want to play you next season.
Manning.
Can't believe it's going to cost Portsmouth £1 billion just to do the pitch.
1.5
1.5 billion.
million, not billion.
Oh, I thought it was billion. No, it was million.
Whittaker. Put it away pass for Yander. Did well initially. Low support. Did have a pass. Trying to hold on to it. Couldn't do it. Nothing with a player down on this near side. So Donju's down and holding his shoulder.
Uh-oh, someone's down.
The one that just come on in the second half.
Tackle, I think it was Alan Brown that slid in. I think he's fallen awkwardly and looks like he's landed on that shoulder. It's a brilliant piece of defending.
Okay, well, you're looking at you don't want her to know.
Fall there.
Cheeky little boy.
What?
You know, she's gonna ask, has he been looking at other girls?
Well, we don't look at other girls. It's just.
That you did promise that you wouldn't.
Hey.
You did. What did I just see? You were looking at girls because they look sexy and they had to go home and everything. I know you too well. But I'm someone that's not going to get you in trouble. It's just not yet. It's just be fun to see what your reaction will be. But she's busy having a dinner, so.
Winger position at a club in Germany. Someone's worked it out for us. 21 years. Good job we've got
He's coming off.
Well, once again, the home fans standing side by side with the players who play for them, who play for this city, who play for their badge.
Boo! We don't like you, scum.
Done their part, haven't they, the fans tonight? Really have.
Way up, Pompey, way up.
Imagine a Pompey fan secretly wearing their Southampton t-shirt and going, raise the Bromley! You can't get off, you can't. You know.
I like the one who pretended to be a steward. Because there's one that decided to be a steward.
Ready to come back on here.
sending that to some random person?
Luke.
Ah, I bet he's watching it.
Yeah.
Ah, come on, Borough. Come on, Borough.
It's the third time they've been involved in the playoffs. They had that heartbreak, and then they had the victory and promotion at Wembley 2 years ago. And they're looking for a winner in extra time here as Samadozi is back on.
Close.
As a fan, you can relax when the ball is in your attacking part of the pitch.
Bueno, Pompey. Go over, Sean. I would Jeff got my blue Sean, but it's a Chelsea lad instead. At least it's the better team in blue.
Southampton looking for a hero here.
The most successful team in blue.
That's a Dozy having a swing.
Because we know what it's like to win the Premier. Hey!
Sarmiento.
Jesus, that's a long one. Is that bad?
Takes a tumble. And Manning is on the move here for Southampton. Was he caught?
Hopefully she's alright.
There's Brown for Middlesbrough.
Is it bad?
Looking for a way out. Castle down.
Is it serious?
Sarmiento making a move ahead of him, opening up the space for him, but Whittaker unable to play it back to Castle down. Four. It's about the first 20.
Is she a bit concerned about something?
But some considerable time, and it was wasted.
Sounds like a bit concerned. Is she a bit worried? Oh, you tell me that.
Castledian firing towards Brown.
By the looks of it sounds like she's a bit worried about something. Or is she worried about tomorrow? What?
I think they blame him.
Grump!
Certainly forgive him that.
Grump!
Fry gingerly making his way forward. Lander.
If it is something that she's panicking over, there's no need to panic.
No, it's not about tomorrow.
Middlesbrough find a way.
That's what she said on her voice note.
Upset.
Oh, now I get what you... Yeah. And like what I've told you...
Just said sorry.
Yeah, but like what I've also told you, it will happen when it happens. It is what it is. I haven't told you something that I've not. My mum didn't even tell me till I was old enough. I was nearly a younger brother. I didn't. My mum had a miscarriage. Just literally about a few minutes before I was born. So I would have been a younger brother. And I didn't know that till I was about 15. Mum hid that from me for 15 years. You don't want anyone to go through that. I just don't want to get upset over something. Cause it's not everything's going to happen straight away. That's what you just got to say to her. Is that what you did, Con? You just got to say that not everything's going to happen straight away. Everything takes time, and it'll happen when it happens. There you go. Done. You need to be calm about it, don't you? Gee, what the heck? You guys watching some random rubbish, don't you?
Manning steps forward. Adozi. Placed by Britain. Sends that ball in low. Here is Callum Britton. Now Castledian.
Go on.
Middlesbrough up the pitch.
Now. Down there. You should have fucking passed it, you twat.
No.
You fucking retard. Sorry, but Now he had an opportunity to score a goal, but he didn't even pass it to number fucking 2. No, that's your own fault. Now if Saints scores, that's your fucking own fault, mate.
They'll charge my power back because I think she would want me to charge it for tomorrow.
And charge your phone.
Yeah, I charge it. Yeah,
No, I mean serious.
for her.
No, you need to charge your phone.
Yeah, I charge it.
Half
Yeah,
the time you never do.
I do. I just sometimes I get told about doing certain things to it's like lastminute.com when I it's been on quite a lot in advance, so it means I can charge my phone and I can charge it. You know, I charge it overnight so it's all set for tomorrow. I'm all prepared. Oh yeah. I will. Oh, I can give you the heads up for tomorrow. They've moved the where the passage used to be. It's now not where. It's now not in the square anymore. They've now moved. But we don't know where yet. But we'll find out when we get there.
Get the ball, can't get out. Middlesbrough penned in, hanging on for dear life here. It's a dozy. There's a slip.
Come on,
They said they're not talking to you as I was speaking to Lacey. She was talking to me and Chris. But still, they got when they're saying things, it because they're not saying.
Go!
Fuck's sake.
Why would the defenders?
Fuck's sake.
Why don't the defenders leave him hanging? That's what happens. It's gonna be a goal. What the fuck? Middlesbrough, mate.
But do you wanna know?
Oh my fuck! Are you kidding me right now?
You wanna know what's so funny? Middlesbrough have dominated both games and they're not gonna make it.
How long they got?
They basically got about 4 minutes.
What? That's it.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Well, I thought they got 2 extra times, and then it goes.
Yeah, this is the second half.
Oh. Fucking hell. Look at this. That's not a goal. It was a cross all the way through. It wasn't even a shot. Look. Why would he? That dude needed to fucking jump high and not fucking.
his tax done my head. It basically ruined my night. Because theoretically, he's gone and I've gone and told him about everything what's transpired, and he's basically like brushed it under the rug and only wants to mention the bits that he wants to mention. Which I thought, what an arse. He's basically gonna just mentioned about. He's basically just gonna mention, Con. Oh, it's about. Oh yeah, my friends were just talking to me. I've not accepted the fact that they'd basically all just called me out to be an alky, and you're not there defending me. That if you were threatened, you would say something. But do you get what I mean? He's not a true friend if he's not gonna say anything. That's why I don't trust him. It's done my fucking head in, man.
They need to cross this in now. Come on, come on.
This is stuff like what's happened tonight is the reasons why I go and do all my bloody night walks, because of idiots like that. I'm feeling it's not like football for once. I'm glad he's not here.
Just give it back to number 2. The fuck? Boom!
My mate's not gonna be happy. My mate's not gonna be happy. He's Middlesbrough literally through and through. But you know what's weird? You know, the Middlesbrough have been top 2 most of the season, and they faltered a little bit, and now they're not. They're gonna not achieve anything. We're Hull City fans now. You're getting mauled by the Tigers. Wow. Oh my.
23rd. Right, I need to pay for the.
I'll be doing the watch on for that game as well.
Hurry up then, you fucking Saints cunt. Take the fucking kick, you prat.
You know what was funny? A Saints fan had the scarf the wrong way around.
Yes,
He said it upside down. Yeah, he's got booked anyway.
I know. Take his fucking time, innit? I know you're fucking winning. Fucking do it now. You're not fucking Brazudu, you silly little bastard. He's the worst goalie in the world. He used to be a Pom fan, went to Saints, little arsehole. Go on. Go on. Down. Down. Number 2. You prat.
Prat.
Yeah, prat. Now, cut it in. Oh, what? Stop fucking. Go on! Go on! Shoot, you can! Oh, mate.
They're blocking everything.
Listen.
Corner.
Yeah.
Corner. Corner.
Why would you do that? Take time. Keeper's gone in there. Oh, he's
Keeper goal! Keeper equaliser! Just imagine that.
That fucking arse. He would get a penalty. Imagine, he would take it.
Keeper! No, you prick!
Keeper's back in.
I think she messaged you again. Is she still going on about the things she been gutted about?
Stop biting your nails. You look anxious, mate. I know you're losing 2-1, but it's Saints, innit? Anything can happen. You've still got a minute and a half. You could possibly be able to score. or they're going to take their fucking time because I've just free.
Boo! We don't want to see you succeed.
Wow. Hull's going to win. Trust. Hull's easily going to win.
They went, Humbo! Fuck off.
A final 30 seconds.
Yeah, they need to boot this up there now, but that. To get it
That's a
up.
proper boot.
What a fucking ball.
Boot.
Go on, what a Ned. Go on, you ready it nicely. There we go. Oh no, you can't stare.
City on the south coast, a famous port city, about to celebrate.
The only thing you're
fucking hurry
famous for is going on a cruise.
Set sail on another
That's the only thing they're famous for is going on a cruise.
Who?
Southampton, because they're sponsored by a cruise company.
salvage this.
PO Cruises is there on their shirt.
Go on.
Britain. Assistant referee is
What the fuck?
pitch here. The game is carrying on.
What?
The whistle has long been blown. It's a yellow card for Laren, and it's a free kick for Middlesbrough.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
So they can't blow a whistle.
Well, this is it. It's right here, isn't it?
Good. Keeper 2.0. Keeper 2.0.
This is the season for Middlesbrough.
Please be pennies. Come on.
Southampton are never
That would be really long.
Just get it in the box.
It'll be
yeah,
really-
And someone just fall over and just get a penny. Fucking hell. Go on.
Oh,
It's wide, and that could be the
that's it. Done. Jammy Saints. Jammy Saints. Ooh. Go and shut my finger where the sun don't shine. You're getting more by the Tigers, more by the Tigers. Do you want to know what's even funny? You're the bottom two of the playoffs are the ones that have made it. The top two have not even made it. Shows how crap the playoffs can be. That the better two teams throughout the season have been the ones not to make it.
Who's that?
Millwall and Middlesbrough, they were the top two. They were third and fourth. But it's not going to be easy next season if you get in the playoffs because there's going to be 2 extra teams in. So it's
Fucking shit.
yep, full time 2-1 Mill. I knew he said 2-1 Middlesbrough there. I would have loved that. Well, it's 2-1 scummy Saints. We'll have to live with it and hopefully hold.